Hello, good people. Trust you're well in the Lord. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if it's your first time, feel at home. My name is PURI, and the show name is called Find Your Feet. We are all about inspiring and encouraging the young generation. And today we are going to talk about a very interesting topic, not letting your past define you. The reason why I've decided to do this topic is because I've been focusing so much with my past, and especially the negative side, and I felt like maybe there's someone out there who wants to make a move or a change like I did. So stay tuned and let's walk through this journey together. Let's listen to each other. Sisi kwetu huwa tunasema kuongea ni kupendana. So the first one is you cannot change the past, but let it change you. And no matter what you do, there is no way to change what has been said or done. If it has happened, it has happened, and there's nothing you can do about it. So the only thing you can do is to stop thinking about the thing and focus, move on. Just talk to yourself a little bit, tell yourself it's done, and by the end of the day there's nothing I can do about this. There's no need of pressuring yourself about the situations you cannot change. It's like the splitted milk. Once it's splitted, it can never be collected. So the same to the mistakes we did before. Unless you correct yourself right now and say, what I did, I don't want to redo it again today. You see, that is the only way you can at least try to move on, and by encouraging yourself. You say, I did that yesterday, and I don't think I'm about to do it again. I don't think I'm comfortable doing it today, and I'm not ready again. You know, I know me telling you to just forget and move on might sound a little bit too obvious, but for you to be able to do it, you need to take some times off. And as you all know, when you do bad things and good things, obviously the bad things will always overcome the good things. But it doesn't matter because you can always correct yourself. But you can as well ask yourself a few questions, like what are your best qualities? Do you still possess them? What was the thing that made you happy? What was the thing that made you sad, and why? If you could do it over again, what would you change now? So the important thing is to try your best to answer it in a way that it would provoke a better future for you. The truth is, some things can be done all over again. All you need is to take the courage to do what is being needed to be done at this time. Secondly, forgive yourself and forgive others, because forgiveness will always bring you peace. If you forgive someone who wronged you a long time ago and you're still holding the grudge, you always feel you're not at peace. Even seeing that person, you feel like he or she is so annoying, and you don't think you can face them again. But believe you me, forgiveness will always bring you peace. I've told you I've been there before, thinking about my past and dwelling in there, thinking that I cannot move on because someone did this to me, and I feel if I don't do something crazy, then I can't move on, you see. But someone talks to me just like the way I'm talking to you who is watching. Maybe you're feeling like something is holding you. Someone wronged you and you feel like you cannot forgive them. You cannot move on because they wronged you, and until or unless that thing is out from your heart, that way is the only way you can move on. And the only solution is to forgive that person. So forgiveness will bring you peace. Just try to forgive. Kama Mungu alitusamehea, who are we not to forgive? You see, yeah, that is the shoe that I'm wearing right now, and it has really helped me a lot. It has helped me move on like peacefully. I'm always smiling. I'm always comfortable. Even when I'm going towards those people, I always feel, wow, this is the person I forgave, and I'm feeling so good because we communicate easily. Even if you won't give them another chance to be as close as they were, at least you have forgiven them and you have let go of your past, which is the hardest thing to do. But at least you have done the best thing, you see, for your own good. Because if you're still holding the grudge, nothing good will come your way. By the end of the day, utakuwa tu na feel you're not at peace, and I can't face someone, I can't face so and so because they wronged me. But if you forgive, you will always have peace and you will always be at peace. I know forgiveness is far from easy, but it can help you grow. And again, it's a seed and you must plant it. So plant that seed of forgiveness and you will harvest, because we harvest what we plant. You reap where you sow. That is easy to say, yeah. So let's forgive ourselves, let's forgive others, the people who have wronged us, and move on with our life. Because harvesting anger and resentment is the worst thing you can do to yourself. It will lead you to a future much worse than your past. Okay, yeah, so I don't want that to happen to you. So let's learn how to forgive, and that's why I'm here to tell you to just forgive those who have wronged us, and even tell God, if I have ever wronged someone and I am feeling that person haven't forgiven me, I just want you to forgive me on their behalf. You see, that way utafeel too you are healed. You are healed. Actually, utafeel you are more than healed. Yeah, so let's plant forgiveness and we will harvest peace. Yeah. And the third one is to focus on growth in all areas. When something isn't feeling right and you're afraid of what might happen in the future, always remind yourself that today is an excellent day of learning something new. Be it a new skill, a forgotten hobby, or helping someone in need. It can be something that makes you and other people happy, as long as it helps you grow in any way. No matter what kind of failure you experienced in the past, there's nothing you cannot do with the right skill set, knowledge, and emotional strength. Try new things and find out what makes you satisfied and content on a daily basis. That way you will find your long-term happiness. Another thing, take away the bad habits and read, educate yourself, exercise a lot, be a good friend, be a pleasant person to be around. You can be surprised just to see how these things can make your life better, and even more importantly, your future better. Eventually you will see that you are capable of change and you are much further in life than you were before. That way you will learn that your past is a small part of you and does not represent your entire existence. Think about your past as something that made you or helped you build your character. Think of all the good moments and not focusing on the negative things. Like we said earlier, just leave the past behind your bags and focus on what you're doing at the moment, so that you can be able to move on without being feeling you're being pulled backwards and you can't do anything by yourself. You can't do anything. When you're still living in your past, you feel like when you're told to do something, or when you have to do something for you to make your future better, sometimes you feel like it's like you're being forced. It's like this is not what you wanted to do. It's not something that you must do. It's not something that suits your life, you see. So that's why I'm telling you to just leave your past behind your backs. Let's focus on what it is now, and just know that this future we're living, it's a bit complicated, especially if you don't focus on what you're doing. You see, if your mind is far away from what you're doing, then that thing won't come out perfectly, you see. Yeah, so focus on what you're doing, focus on what you're saying, focus on this future, and everything will be okay, everything will be perfect, everything will be seen clearer than before. You see, you might not be where you hoped to be or what you really wanted to be, but believe me, you focusing on what you're doing than living in your past and thinking about your past is far much better, because it will help you grow and it will help you do and learn something new each and every day, because we all learn slowly. No one learns everything at the same moment. So it's for you to learn little by little, and together unasonga. Yeah, so guys, that's all for today. I don't have much. I hope that these points will really touch your hearts, and that you will find a place in your heart to forgive that person who wronged you, that person you feel like you have forgiven but not forgotten. Just try to erase that from your mind. Just try to focus. Just try to be yourself, because by the end of the day, I've realized that won't help you at all, because it didn't help me, and that's why I have decided to move on. That is why I have decided to make a move and to take a step in my life and say, I am not going to live in my past again. I am not going to live tied by my past. You see, because you being tied by your past, you're not helping yourself. You're not going anywhere. You won't feel comfortable. Like, you will be seeing other people moving on, like making a step in life, and you're still there. Why? Because you're still holding grudges. You're still holding others in your hearts, in your minds, thinking that if I go if I cross their way, they're gonna kill me, or they're gonna hurt me, they're gonna do. And maybe that person said that's that thing that really hurted you out of knowledge. You know, some people say some things because they lack knowledge, and that is why they say something that some things that hurts others without even having a second thought, of which it won't be a good thing, you see. So try not to hold grudges, try not to hold your past, try not to live in your past, try not to let your past like drive you. You know, like we said before, you can let your past drive you. You can't let your past change you, but you change it. Cheeky. So let's try to work on that, and you will see how it works. It will work smoothly and perfectly, and then you will thank me later. And thank you so much for being a part of this show. The show is Find Your Feet, and I'm always feeling good to encourage you guys, to inspire you. And I'm always happy to see your comments and likes and messages. Some tell me that your contents are really amazing, and I will always make sure that I give you the best, so that you can feel encouraged and not discouraged, because I'm not here to discourage, and my wish is to make you happy and to make to just see your faces smile and know that I have done something, and then God will bless us, you see. So thank you for always being part of this show, and thank you for always tuning in. Thank you for considering viewing my contents. I really do appreciate. I don't take it for granted, and I thank God for keeping you there. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, kindly consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, and God will bless you. Until next time, bye.